MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Walden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now to the plate, Austin Meadows, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That's by him for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way.
No, inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 4 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, number 25. He went deep last night twice.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 287 the average coming in. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Settling in now, Brandon Lau. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Adames, the runner at second with one away. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So digging in now, Nate Lowe. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Bradley playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eight.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Third inning, no score to this point. 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Brantley, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Grounded back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Ready with the 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And right into the shift. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey! You got a full count?
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bogarts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 0. Here it is. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jose Martinez.
The designated hitter, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike now. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, action time.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, action.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The count is full.
2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brentley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
Bradley runs. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nunez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
In the air to straightaway right. Meadows is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty. One man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Cervelli has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Here now is Rafael Devers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Chopped on the ground over to first. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, Dom Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Up top, it's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Lays off 2-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. John Gant enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
John Gant.
Jose Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two-0 count. The pitch hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Into the box now, number 25, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Michael Chavis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Line drive base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Aaron Luke comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lou is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now back.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
From the belt, the pitch. Andrew Benintendi is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. First and second now, one man out. That misses, 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Low is under it. 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit back up the middle. Adames picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yep.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
One and one. Here it is. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Chavis in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And there's ball 1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Counts even at 2. The pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Taylor has pitched just under 60 innings. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Three and 0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Heath Hembry was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Brandon Lau will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Left side, but well foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Hembry has pitched just under 60 innings and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Rays leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Oliver Drake will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. From the stretch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired. 2 down now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two and 0 to Brantley. Here's the 2-0. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Diaz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Very high, 2-1. This is line to left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Up next for the Rays, Dom Nunez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kiermaier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jose Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 2-1. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Rays strand just the one. Score remains tied 1-1. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Here's the 3-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. Slow roller left side. And there are 2 away now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Adames brings it in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Split-fingered fastball there inside 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Diego Castillo answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Chaz Rowe comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 1-1 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 25. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Willie Adames waits on deck. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Willie Adames is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
2-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The set and the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count now, 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Low is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in, Rafael Devers. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
That's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A couple of walks, but no damage. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th, all tied. Tyrone Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Red Sox. Now playing left field, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh, damn.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Chavis is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Dom Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose Alvarado gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
On to the 12th frame in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Low. He's got it, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Matt Barnes will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Barnes.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Barnes, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, number 25. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. It's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Colin Poche takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Alex Verdugo will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Alex Verdugo.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Cervelli. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here it comes. This is popped up. Low. Calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Tyrone Taylor would be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. And 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Popped up. Lau is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Alex Verdugo stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 99, Alex.
Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
Now back. Number 8.
Striding in, Brandon Lau. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball gets low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. All set to begin the 14th inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 25 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back. Designated
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
1, no strike.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how working backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Red Sox on top 2-1. Brandon Workman is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. On to the bottom of the 14th, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Dom Nunez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox host road win number 40 on the year. Matt Barnes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.